Well, Mrshevyshevy, do you like that? What those wheels?
Oh wow. Tire seems to fit better.
They fit, but they're ugly.
They are.
That's my opinion.
They're not as cool. But...
Here's the best yo-yo ever. A hummingbird. If I remember right, this is what the Smothers Brothers used. Made in Arcade, New York. If you ever drive through there, watch your speed. The police love to get you. Isn't that right?
Yes, they do.
Before you go, why don't you run the yo-yo a minute?
I'm not good at yo-yoing.
Why not?
I didn't grow up practicing on yo-yos.
Just humor me.
Let's see. Can't remember the last time I ran a yo-yo.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh yeah. That's all you're getting out of me. I don't have any tricks on my sleeves.
I sort of wish I'd have caught that on the camera. My string just broke. And there's my yo-yo. Guess I'll have to get up there and get it down. Dug through my stash of old shocks there. I think I found some that are gonna work better. Here's two shocks that are shorter, and I think they'll work out a lot better. These are the same part number, but they're two different colors, and I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Might be a good conversation starter, or folks might question my sanity. Either way, I think I'll leave it like that. Also, I spent an inordinate amount of time fighting with that grommet right there. You think sometimes simple little things are a real pain, but I got it. Got the wires strung through there. I need to wire up the taillights and all. Need to sort out that mess and get some lights working on the back and see where we go from there. Alright, we got the old mess cut off. Not much use even looking at that mess. And I'm prepared to splice some of these wires together. This is a fuse box, stuttering here, fuse box that I got from a buddy. And I think it had been partially installed in a car at some point. And so there's kind of some poor splices in it. Just gotta be careful of that. Need to make some new splices here. Run the wires over to the lights. And these here are extra. It's a lot of extra. There's more extra than there is wires I'm using. But that one's 12-volt battery fused. That might be handy if I ever take a notion to pull a trailer. Backup lights. I don't have any lights, and I don't have a switch either. And this is CTSY ground. Can't read that, but I don't even know what that's for. And then this one here is a third brake light. Maybe someday we'll rig her a night rider light back there or something. We'll see. Alright, fixed a couple of things. We got park lights and headlights. Oh, there she is. And we got tail lights.
Awesome! I have tail lights. This is an exciting event.
Okay. Alright, turn the headlights off. Just park lights on. Turn the key on. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Oh dear. Okay, turn the ignition off. Headlights are off. So headlight switches off all the way.
No, it is. You didn't tell me to do that.
Are you messing with me? Now hit the brakes, see if we got any brake lights. We're ready for the highway.
Awesome.
Just as soon as I finish up some other crap.
You gotta figure out the speedometer.
Yeah. You might remember from a previous video. Jeez, I need a manicure. You might remember from a previous video that when the headlights were on, the parking lights up front didn't work, but they would work in the parking light position. Apparently, this truck had separate circuits from the taillights and the parking lights up front. And this is a painless wiring kit, which is all the same circuit. So all I did is I pulled the wire, which was, let me find my place, on the violet parking lights post. I pulled it off of there and put it over here on the black taillights post, and it fixed everything.
Awesome.
You should have seen me crawled up under the dash with them seats in there, though. Go ahead.
Well, that one wasn't too good.
One more time. She's at it again. We're hiding behind the door so she can't see us. Huh. That's only supposed to be down when you're welded.
Well, yes, I know this.
Show me a helmet flip one more time. Got the license plate light working. Now if I just get busy on those shocks.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing with that spring? That's the piston return spring for your truck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it won't run without that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I've already heard it run.
Well, it needs a new one. Let's see what you're up to here. I never get tired of listening to that. Well, I better get the rest of them in here. There's a Firebird anyway. It's supposed to rain like the dickens tonight. Well, I managed to get the shocks rigged up, I think satisfactorily. Built a little thing there to mount them to on both sides. And we got one yeller and one blue shock. And then over here, the missus, when she was available, built this thing.
It's not done.
It's still pretty neat though. Except you gotta stop picking cast iron stuff to weld.
Hey, it's the shape. I need certain shapes.
Me too. Looks cute, little guy. Alright, we got everything packed up. Lights working on the truck. The Firebird's back inside. This thing's getting a little closer to a long trip down the road.
Yay.
I'm kind of excited about it. Alright, Mrshevyshevy. I'm picking up my toys and I'm going in the house.
It'll be hard to pick up that early.
It's not a toy. That's a reliable mode of transportation.
Okay.